Okay, we are outside of 211 South 229th. Really nice home on the inside. The exterior paint looks very good. The landscaping, both in the front and back, are nicely done. There's plenty of rock. I would say there's really not much for you to have to worry about with this home, aside from maybe having a spot for the dog to use the bathroom, you know, needing a little bit of grass in the backyard. That would be about it. Kind of fighting the sun with the shadows here. It's nice that it does also have the security door, which is a nice addition. The other house did not have that. There are a lot of people in the neighborhood. I'll show you. It's not a bad thing, just pointing out to you. I showed you a minute ago the mountains down that way, and when I say a lot of people, there's just a lot of cars on the street. That's pretty common in Arizona to see, you know, a lot of cars parked. But that's pretty much the only thing to point out here. No, you know, nothing to be concerned about. There you go. Okay, so we are inside of 211 South 229th. Sorry about that. This home is really, really, really cute. I just walked through, turning on all the lights, and it's got the really nice gray paint throughout. It's a little bit darker shade of gray, but you can see in some lights, like that wall, it looks pretty light. Over here it's dark. It might actually be two different tones, but it's a very soothing color. Pan around. He's got the Christmas stuff going, so that's the noise you're hearing. It's got the nice taller ceilings. I'm gonna go over here and kind of pan around. So you've got plenty of room for your dining room area. You've got the formal living room, which is a really good size. Again, a really nice feeling there with the tall ceiling and the plant shelf up there, up top. When you go down that little hallway, you know, you can get to all the bedrooms, the garage, everything like that. It's kind of nice the way the house flows. I'm gonna go this way first. Let me get over here and just pan around one more time. So it's a really big feeling home, a really big feeling space. You know, I know you talk about those long rectangular feel. This does feel very open, and you've got a lot of room to play. That's a decent size table and chairs. It's not on the smaller side, it's definitely on the bigger side. And then it's nice because right here in the kitchen area, you've got what you could do if you wanted a little breakfast nook. They just, you know, have it as an open space. You might set up a desk or something like that. I don't know, you could do anything right here. I'll go in the kitchen next. Let me pan around here to the living space. So, or excuse me, great room. This would be your secondary living room. This is bigger size furniture. That's like a full-size couch, the love seat, the chair. I'll stand on this side so you can kind of see the width of that. It's not a smaller couch, it's a little bit deeper couch. The TV is large, the stand that it's on is large. Just trying to give you an idea of scale, because, you know, the room might feel smaller because of the amount of what's in here, but it actually doesn't even feel small. Hopefully that makes sense. So here's from the back door. The home is very clean. It smells fresh, really nice and inviting. This is just a standard Arcadia door leading out to the back, just a regular slider. It's a little on the stiff side, but that's okay. That's an easy fix. It's wider, which is really nice too. You could add a doggy door in a couple of different ways. Let me stand here and show you how the slider's pretty big. Like in my house, we have a dog door that goes in, like it cuts into the slider space. It's not ideal, but it's what we have right now, and it works. You could also cut a doggy door, and I don't know if you even want a doggy door, but you could cut a doggy door there, and he could, you know, or your dog, I don't know if it's a he or she, could pass through that way. So giving you some ideas there, because that should be a concern as to how you'll manage that. So here's the little side area along the side of the house. It's well rocked. There's a lot of rock here. Sometimes you'll see that there's not much rock in a yard. This home is definitely, the backyard's covered. So really, really nice paver backyard. Let me go here. They've got some stuff they've planted all along the back wall here. It's nice that it's a lot quieter here than the last house. This is a very nice yard. It's bigger than the last, and it's very generous, but it's not overkill. Now what you would probably want to do, this area is just a finer gravel or kind of, you know, sandy area. I'd recommend either putting in the turf grass, you know, the fake grass, which is nice because it's lower maintenance. You're not going to have huge, you know, water bills to maintain it. It would be a little more expensive on the front end, or you could just plant regular grass. But then you have the expense of watering it and maintaining it, you know, cutting it and things like that. But I know that you're going to need space for the dog. So just putting that out there to you. Again, they've got lots of nice desert plants that I know will grow pretty quickly. I've had those in my own yard, and they grow pretty well on their own. You just trim them down once a year. And they've already got the drip line system in. Again, a generous amount of rock. It's really well covered, well taken care of, and a really nice big space here on the side. Nice gate, I was going to say door, a nice gate there to the outside as well. What I like about it is that when you're pulling your trash cans and your recycling cans, you're not pulling it through rock, which is no fun at all. You're just pulling it down that nice paver trail, and you have plenty of room. So it's very thoughtful the way that they did that. The paint on the house looks really good. I see just a little spot right here. Oh, at first I thought it was a crack. It's not a crack. It's just an inconsistency. Probably just could be washed off. The air conditioning unit is large. It looks like it's in good shape. It's not as new as the last one, but I don't see any rust. I'm not the inspector. If the home is under contract, the inspector is going to come through, and he's going to check all of those things for us, he or she, and give us a good idea of the maintenance that you can expect, the life expectancy, all of that good stuff. There's a lot of nice, more mature trees or maturing trees all around. So that's nice. That'll provide some shade. Let's go back inside and check out the rest of the house. Something was there and was wearing on the stucco. Like maybe it was a barbecue grill, or I don't know what. It's been moved, whatever it was. That's a pretty easy fix. You've got a torn screen right there. You can go to True Value Hardware. They can fix screens for you very inexpensively. That's the direction I recommend for repairs like that. Any type of screen repair, go to True Value and support the local business, and don't overpay. In regards to the stucco, that's a pretty easy fix, maybe a couple of $100s to fix that little inconsistency in the stucco. So again, you've got like a breakfast bar here, or a bar around the kitchen. It's not very deep. Okay, that's like probably 12 inches. Let me go this way. You could fit a dinner plate there. It's not huge, but nice place for a morning coffee or a bowl of cereal or something like that. Really cute. I think they did like what I was telling you to do for a backsplash. It's just kind of like the wallpapery peel and stick It looks super cute though, if you like that style. The cabinets are painted, but they've done a pretty good job. There's a little bit, yeah, you can see that. A little bit of bubbling. It does look good. I think that might be an easy fix. If you wanted to, you don't have to do it right away. It looks very good. The appliances look good. There's a few dings down there. You can see, at least there they are. But overall, good shape. Look at the scratching. Pretty good shape. It's clean on the inside, no funny smell. That's a good thing. Dishwasher is also Samsung, and the stove is actually the black stainless. That's what they call that. So it's stainless, but it's nice because when you touch it, you don't end up with the fingerprints. That is the only item that is not. And I was just checking. It looked like, so there's a little inconsistency there. And I don't know if you can see that gap right there. I was pulling on it to see if it was one of those drawer fronts that popped out. So there's, you know, it's a little rough on some of the cabinets, but it's not terrible. So again, same kind of pantry that we saw in the last house. It's a, you know, just a regular closet pantry, but it does go, you know, fairly deep. So you can really maximize the space, which is very nice. And then they've used the tops of the cabinets to store their pots and pans. I'm very short. I could never do that. So this is the hallway that if you come in the front door and you go to the right, you'll be in the same hallway. If you come out of the kitchen and you go to the right, you're in the same hallway. We'll start here in the back. This is the master. The master is huge. It's dark because there's only a little bit of lighting here, but this is a huge bedroom. It's big. You will fit everything in here. And you get in the corner and spin around. So you could definitely fit a king size bed. You can fit all of the furniture that you've got. This is just a regular carpeting. It does, see right here, that's like a ripple in the carpeting. So it could stand to be stretched. There's someone that you could hire to come out and clean it, and they call stretch it, that will kind of iron out that kink, pull it back, so the ripple goes away. Here is the master closet. In comparison to the last one we just walked through, a better use of the space. So you've got the part that's shelved out over here for purses or shoes or sweaters or whatever you can come up with. There's a little hanging space next to it, and then the hanging space there. It's a walk-in closet, but I had to shut the door in order to be able to get in to get the video for you. So that being said, it's a smaller walk-in. And you can see she's got the shoe rack down there instead of the hanging space. So it's maximizing the space very well. Lots of room to hang and hide and push things here and there and all that good stuff. But it feels a little cramped on the inside. It's also full, so that might be part of it. But it is a walk-in. And I know that's important. You can see in the back there, they've got that huge mirror. And you can see how it's at an angle, so it even cuts off part of the space of the room. Go to this corner, spin around for you without falling over. And there is the ledge up top there and here. Some people put decorative things, some people don't put anything at all. Some people will put baskets and store things. Here's your master bath. It is decent size. It's not huge. The last one I walked through was very big. This one is nice size. It's not small. It's just average, let's say that. To the right, you have the water closet, which is just, very average size. So you have a door there for privacy. And then the tub is a little bit wider It's a soaking tub. It's a little bit wider, but it's not huge like a garden tub. I don't know if that's relevant to you or not, if that's something you'd even use. It is, once again, a one-piece tub shower combination. And so when I say that, you can see in the corner there are no seams. So it's really easy to clean. You don't have a lot of space for things to get caught. I'm a little cramped because there's something in that corner too. Now that is obviously will go with the owner, but the space feels cramped because there's just not a lot of room to move around. I'm also trying to avoid having, myself in the mirror in the video. So this is going to be a granite countertop, nice cabinetry. This, I do not believe, it does not look like it's painted. It looks like this is just a separate vanity. Separate meaning it's not the original that they painted over. Sorry about that. I was thinking to explain this to you. So this is going to be the granite with an undermounted sink. So you've got that little ledge underneath, which there's not a problem with that. It's just something you have to clean. Whereas in the last house, you had that seamless Corian countertop. I'd say the last house seems like it's a newer build. You've got the medicine cabinet there and a nice big mirror. And like upgraded mirror, upgraded light fixture, upgraded countertops, upgraded vanity, tile floor. It's a nice bathroom. I think it will just be you. So it's kind of nice because it's all yours, your space. You don't have to fight somebody over the sink or anything like that. So I think it might be okay for you in your situation. Really light gray paint in here. The bedroom was more of like a caramel, a little bit darker brown, not dark, but a darker tan, kind of a caramely look. So the door is just, I want to point out, because you can see the paint lines, just kind of the basic door with that they've painted over. It looks fine. They've upgraded the hardware to the darker hardware, the dark, handle and everything like that, doorknob. This room feels larger than the ones in the last house. This has, I'm gonna go in real quick to the walk-in. This is a really good closet, good size closet that might make your daughter very happy if she has a lot of clothes and things. I don't know that she wants the Super Mario Brothers on her border, but she might. And there's nothing wrong with that. This looks like a queen size bed. It looks a little bit bigger than a full, so she could fit her bed in here. It is a little tighter. It's not, there's still space, but it's not huge, but it's not small. It's kind of right in between. The nice thing is some people will take a chest of drawers like that and put it in the closet if they have space or if they find that to be the best use of space. So this faces right into the kitchen area when you come out. And then you're going to have the next bath right here with the same granite countertop and the white cabinet vanity. They've upgraded, again, the light fixture. Hey, I want you to be able to see. So it's kind of a really nice, it's got like the wood with the metal back and the bubble glass. There you go. Can you see, kind of that rustic bubble glass shade, which is really nice. So point being, it's a little bit nicer step up, upgrade to the lighting and the vanity. There we go. Tub shower. Same that we've seen, one piece, easy to clean. Home has been pretty well maintained. This is a nice size bathroom. So if this is gonna be, your daughter's bathroom and the guest bath, there's a lot of room in there. So it's pretty nice to have all the space for whatever she might need. This is gonna be the third bedroom, and this is gonna be the smallest. I'm gonna go into the corner here. This gal is working from home, and she's got it set up as a nail salon. So I would say this would be the room where you'd put your exercise equipment, because it's not small, but it is the smallest of the three. Go into this corner. It's a very cute space. And this closet, we'll take a look at, is also a nice walk-in closet. And it's got, obviously a lot of room to store things. So that could be your overflow, storage closet, or overflow to your master closet, or what have you. So finally, we're back. Again, this is where you'd enter from the front door. You've got a linen closet right here. A broom closet right here. Jackets, if you've got them, warmer clothes for the cold weather. Here's the linen closet. Sorry about that. So this is, just your basic shelved out closet, where it's got the shallow shelving. It's not as deep as the pantry, but definitely a lot of room to store things. Washer and dryer look to be newer, Samsung. And again, just a basic shelf, but you do have some nice storage here. So you've got the other shelf, they've got the wire rack in place, and obviously plenty of room to store things as they're showing you conveniently. And then you've got your 2-car garage, of which I don't have the light on, I apologize. Oh. The one light I didn't turn on. There we go. Sorry about that. Newer water heater here. Looks good. Again, our home inspector would tell us what he thinks about that. Really generously sized 2-car garage. You can see they've got a lot of stuff in here. They're ready to move. They've got everything loaded up, or starting to. Lots of stuff stored, and you can feel that there's still room for at least one very large car. But if you had all of that moved out of the way, you'd have plenty of room for 2 cars. Okay, and even the garage walls are painted and look nice. You can kind of see. They've even got it looks like maybe you could have, a freezer or something here, because it's got that bigger, can you see? There we go. The bigger plug for, a freezer or a secondary refrigerator, something like that. Overall, this is a very nice home. It's hard to find things wrong with it. There are a couple things here and there that I pointed out to you, but again, that's my job to point those things out to you so that you're aware, being your eyes and ears. We'll take